should blink red. Yeah, perfect.
Okay.
All right, we'll get started. So, my name is Christopher, for those of you who do not know me yet. And it's been one of my dreams to be on the Ellen DeGeneres show. Ellen DeGeneres is a person that's all about kindness, helping people, enjoying life, and so it's just been one of my dreams to be on the Ellen DeGeneres show. And she's basically having this contest where you can send in videos. And if she likes your video, she'll have you on the show. So I sent in about 10 videos today. So I think that I have increased my chances of my dream coming true. And I'm stoked about it. It just makes me happy. Let's watch.
This is my lucky day. I think I have a good opportunity to be dancing with Ellen on the stage.
I finally have time. Okay. I'm gonna hit send, and once I hit send, they're gone. I can't take them back. Send. Yes.
Hi, I'm Kevin. I had such a lovely week. I was on the television show, The Knack. It's the Knickerbocker Hospital from the early 1900s when they came through Ellis Island. Either they went to Knickerbocker Hospital or they got to go into Manhattan. And I was really just overwhelmed how much fun I had to be on set. I'm going to be on TV. And when I got there and they told me, they said action, I was like jumping inside myself as I stood there and just said, yes, next, next. Next, and I had the time of my life. Let's watch.
So this is what it feels like to be famous. People take pictures of me everywhere I go, and I arrive in a limo. And then, when I get on set, I simply calm down and act like this happens to me all the time.
This is what I look like on the outside. And this is what I look like on the inside.
Oh, God.
Hi, good evening. My name's Fred, and today I had a pleasant surprise. I came out of my house, and every one of my the daffodils that I've planted over the last 10, 15 years bloomed all at once today. So it was a beautiful sea of yellow when I woke up this morning. Let's watch.
Another day. This is beautiful!
You know, sometimes just when life begins to overwhelm you, there's this good friend that gives you something to take your mind off of it.
All right, and don't be shy with the applause.
You know?
Don't be shy with the applause. Okay, so what you saw was, and you guys can come up to the middle, a person shares a brief feeling or thought about something, and then we play it back for you instantly. So who in the audience has a brief feeling or thought about something that they'd like to share? Yes, Donald.
Well, that's why I was getting ready to cross Seagull Boulevard, I think. And I waited for the light was green. I walked out from down the curb in the road to cross. And all of a sudden, a car comes speeding by real fast from the light. And I'm right in front of the light. And I felt the breeze. And it almost killed me. And I stood back, and I said to myself, gee, I was almost killed.
Okay, so a very serious moment for Donald where He was about to cross the street, and
I went through the light, speeding.
and a guy just blew through the light, and he felt the breeze from the vehicle, and it was a moment where he realized his life was almost taken. All right, and we're going to play that back, and let's just do this as a chorus, okay?
Okay, so this is simple enough. I just need to get from one side of the street to the other side of the street.
Let's just press that button right there, wait for the light to turn green.
There we go, there we go. All right, the light's on red, and here we go. Whoa! Apparently, a red light doesn't mean a red light anymore. And my life just flashed before my eyes.
Today is the luckiest day of my life.
This is me on the outside, but this is me on the inside.
All right, how was that for you, Donald?
Okay.
All right. Anyone else? A brief feeling or thought about something? A brief feeling or thought about something. And remember, this can be from the time you were born up until now. Maybe it's been a special moment in your life. Maybe it's been not so good of a moment. Family, friends, breakfast, lunch. A brief feeling about something, or maybe the seasons. Anyone have a brief feeling or thought about something?
Snow.
Yes.
Snow. I had a very bad winter. I couldn't move my car because it was just full of snow. I just don't like snow. I'm sorry.
Okay, and your first name for everyone?
Kay.
Kay. So Kay has realized that she has an arch enemy called snow. And it tends to immobilize her life. Let's watch.
Oh my gosh, it's so cold. I wonder what's happening in Miami. Look at my car. It's full of snow. You know what? I'm taking the bus.
Okay, fine. It's snowing. That's all right. I'm just going to ignore it, and I'm going to go where I need to go. And where is my car?
Oh, there's one snowflake. Get out of here. Uh-oh. They're all starting to gang up on me. Where's my car?
All right, how was that for you?
Very good.
Perfect.
I'm going to Miami.
All right, very good. Anyone else? A brief feeling or thought about something that you like to share?
I am tired.
A brief feeling or thought about something. What was that back there?
Oh no, I said I am tired.
You're tired. And what's your first name for everyone?
Angelique, but I wasn't talking to you.
So Angelique wasn't talking to us, but we're going to use her feelings of, I'm tired. Let's watch.
What? No, I wasn't saying anything. I'm just
I
tired.
want to move.
Never mind.
Welcome to the late show.
So, this is what autopilot looks like. Because I am tired.
I've been trying to move.
How was that for you? We'll teach you to say something during
I
the
know.
show.
I put my phone down, I'm like, I'm tired.
All right, let's have two more feelings about something, a brief feeling or story about something, and we'll play it back for you. Brief feeling or story, yes.
Well, I had potatoes one time when I was very little, about 5, and I couldn't eat them. My mother had learned to cook, and she made potatoes, mashed potatoes that are real full. They were thick instead of mashed. She couldn't mash them, and she made them very thick. So when we went to eat them, she'd go mashed potatoes, and we go to eat them, and they would crunch, and they weren't mashed at all. And we couldn't stand eating them, and especially me, I couldn't eat them at all. And because I couldn't eat them, I used to get slapped across my legs for it. And I just couldn't eat them at all. And I used to leave the table, and that was the end of that, being the only child. I couldn't stand it, and I had to go without eating. And then I went up to this woman's house, and I told this woman about it, and she said, asked me about what thing I didn't like, and I told her about it. And she put it in an egg beater, and she mushed it like this. And then when I went back to my house, I said, would you try this? And my mother tried it, and every night we had mashed potatoes, and it came out delicious. And we were eating my father and me were eating the mashed potatoes like crazy after that, and we couldn't have anything but mashed potatoes and meat.
Okay, very good. And your first name for everyone?
Jane.
Jane. So Jane had this love-hate relationship with mashed potatoes at dinner time. So they were prepared by her mother, and they really weren't mashed. They were kind of a concoction of potatoes. And she didn't enjoy them, and she got disciplined for not enjoying dinner. Visits a person down the street, and the person uses the blender to make the mashed potatoes. So it was a light bulb moment for her. She goes back home, shares that light bulb with her mother, and then mashed potatoes were just delicious. And we will do this one as a chorus, okay? And let's watch.
Okay, there's something on the dinner plate.
Is that mashed potatoes again? Mom's mashed potatoes?
They don't look too mashed.
No, they got a bunch of hills and valleys in them. I don't think that would be quite mashed potatoes.
I think that's potatoes and milk.
They're very hard again.
And there's something like you're supposed to put salt on it. And I still see the skin.
I don't want to eat that.
And it looks like there's a wrapper in there that says Idaho potatoes.
Ow! It's okay, I'll eat them. You don't have to stop hitting me in the legs. Ow!
Okay, wait, here comes the puppy. Let me slide my plate close to the edge, and maybe he'll eat it.
I can't even cut it.
I get whacked in the head because I won't eat hills and valleys of potatoes.
You know, if you take these potatoes and you put them in a blender, turn the blender on, they come out more mashed.
Oh, wait a minute. That's what they're supposed to look like.
That looks delicious.
There's no hills and valleys.
Spectacular.
It's nice and smooth.
Okay, wait. Let me just take this moment out of your brain, and I'm going to take it home, and I'm just going to insert it in my mom's brain. Wah! Okay? Now that you've been changed, Mommy, mash potatoes the right way. And then, folks, it didn't feel like prison anymore. It felt like a warm, happy home.
These potatoes are just right.
And look at this. I can eat and I don't have to get hit.
And Idaho potatoes mean something far
How was that for you?
That was good.
All right, so now what we're going to do, we're going to switch over to a different form, and I'll have you guys come up to the middle. This form is called "and you are," okay? Now, when you do an "and you are," you have to think of the most complicated thing ever for us to become. Because if you give us something simple, it's not going to be a challenge for us. So you got to think of the most complicated thing that we can be. Now, I'm going to give you examples of how it works, since we have a few new people here, all right? And then you will simply, from your seat, raise your hand, and you're going to say, "And you are," and you're going to tell us what we're going to become, okay? And I'll show you how it works. And you are a squirrel that just realized it stepped on an electric fence.
That's cool.
Let's watch.
That'll work.
Kind of like that.
I'm not going around.
Okay. All right. And you are, so come back up to the middle. And you are the sun rising. Let's watch. All right. Don't be afraid to applause. Applause are always contagious. We appreciate the applause. All right, one more. One more, and you are. And you are a doorknob in New York City that has about 1,000 people come through each day. And let's watch.
Wash your hands first. Oh no!
Here we go. Ah, it's so disgusting. Oh, another one. Oh, this little kitty's wiping his nose. No, my. Oh, hey there, you can touch me. Oh, you're right. Oh, you went to the next door. Oh.
Okay. So now you get the idea, right? You have to think of something very hard for us to become, all right? So something very difficult for us to become. You're just going to raise your hand and you're going to say, "And you are," and then we will become that for you. Anyone? Give us an "and you are." Yes, Donald.
I was just sitting here thinking the hardest thing in my life I ever had to do was in summer school pass a reading test where they time you on vocabulary and reading comprehension. And I had to pass it to get my high school diploma. I was in summer school. That was the hardest task I ever had to do in my life.
Okay. So what we'll do, for those of you that possibly didn't hear, Donald said that he had to take a test to determine whether he was going to graduate or not. And that was one of the hardest times and situation in his life. All right? Did you pass the test, by the way?
Thank God I did, yeah?
All right, happy
I
ending.
got my diploma after I passed it.
All right, so he passed the test. So what we're going to be, since we're doing NURs, we're going to be the student working hard to pass the test. Let's watch.
Okay? Maybe if I do this process of elimination. Number 1 will be A, number 2 will be B, and number 3 will be C. Maybe I should do CBA.
Do you put your name in the left or the upper right?
Could they all be B's? No, that's impossible. I can't do
just snap my pencil.
Okay. This test determines my life. I'm gonna be steady, and I'm gonna do this test.
Okay. I can do this.
I need my diploma.
One answer. I know I got those two right. 98 more to go.
Hard work always equals success.
I'm the first one done. Wait, should I have been the first one done?
Looks like everybody left already, but I know.
What's that? My diploma? Thanks. All right.
Okay, okay.
All right, 2 more and you are's. Give us something really hard. An and you are. Yes.
And you are a ring that a person can't get off their finger.
Okay, so for those of you who didn't hear, it's Billy.
Uh-huh.
And he says, and you are a ring that a person cannot remove from their finger. Let's watch.
You see, there comes a time in life where you just grab something and you just hold on. And you watch the people go crazy. And you watch the blood run in their head. But I'm not coming off. And then they hit you in water because they think that's gonna work. But I'm used to holding my breath.
Billy, why did you put a pinky ring on your index finger?
Oh! It's a ring to the inside. I don't come on.
Very good. That's good.
How was that for you, Billy?
That was very good. Thank you.
Thank you. One more. And you are. Give us something very difficult like Billy and the rest have been doing. And you are. As you can see, we can become anything. But it's got to be challenging. Yes? And we are a tarantula. All right? And let's watch.
You know, every time I walk into the room, everybody seems to leave. I don't understand why people, shall we say, fear me? Oh wait, there's a sleeping human. Now I'm just gonna tread lightly. Oh, and there's this beautiful spot right on their neck. For some reason, I hear this song. Itsy bitsy spider.
How was that for you? How was that for you? Perfect. All right, all right. So now, this is the point where a person shares with us 2 contrasting feelings about the same thing, okay? On the one hand, it's positive. On the other hand, it's a negative, okay? And I'll give you an example so you guys can pair up. And I'll give you an example of 2 contrasting feelings about the same thing. On the one hand, I am a very active person, so you can imagine when spring came in and we had a 70-degree day, I was very happy because I love spring and summer. So on the one hand, I was very happy about spring. On the other hand, it was snowing the other day. Old Man Winter just will not go home. Let's watch.
It's April and it's snowing again. I am so sick of this winter. Ugh.
I'm so happy I didn't put my skis away. I have one more chance to do a little skiing.
just want to be outside for once in a t-shirt for the whole month.
I'm gonna keep my winter jacket on until I sweat it off.
I hate winter.
I love the cold. I love the snow.
Okay, good. All right. Two contrasting feelings about the same thing. All right, so now I'm going to give you another example, and then I'll have you to volunteer two contrasting feelings about the same thing. So I'm an avid swimmer, and I love it when I go to the swimming pool and I get a lane by myself. Because then you're free to do whatever you want, and you don't have anybody in your way. On the other hand, I hate when I have to share a lane. Because usually the person I share the lane with swims in the middle instead of on their side. And you could have a nice clash, and you could get hurt if a person swims into you. So, on the one hand, I love it when I have a lane by myself and I'm doing one of my favorite things, and that's swimming. On the other hand, I never look forward to having to share a lane. Let's watch.
A lane by myself. That's what I'm talking about. Complete control. No one to bother me.
Oh no. This bad swimmer's coming in my lane. Here they come. Oh no! Oh, they're swimming right in the middle. Ah. Look out, look out, look out! Ah. I gotta go to the end and come back and see this bad swimmer again.
I can swim right in the middle because there's no one else. I love being the only one here. Let me do the backstroke. Oh, the front stroke.
There's no room with this other swimmer. He's ruining my whole experience.
Okay, so now you see the contrasting feelings. Anyone in the audience has two contrasting feelings about the same thing. On the one hand, it's a positive. On the other hand, it's a negative.
All right, I guess I'm elected.
Two contrasting feelings about the same thing. Yes.
Okay, you're walking down the street, you see $100 bill on the street. The bad thing is there's a car parked on it.
Okay, all right. Very good. So Billy said on the one hand, you see $100 bill and you get that nice break in life. But on the other hand, there's a car parked on the $100 bill. Let's watch.
Is that a $100 bill there? Oh, it's gonna make my week. Love it.
Oh no. It's on top of the car. The car is on top of the $100 bill. It's killing me. I can't pick up this car. No.
If I just wiggle it to the left, to the right, oh, it's gonna come out. That $100 is soon gonna be mine.
I can't move this car.
And it's $100.
Okay,
Okay.
this has been the big break. I've been needing some money, and there it is, and it's $100. Okay, this is going to work. You know, I could think of 100 reasons why I won't be getting that $100 bill. Maybe I can wait until the person comes. Or I could just walk away.
All right, Chris.
Well, that was a tough situation because I really wanted the $100 bill. All right, one more contrasting feelings about the same thing. One more. On the one hand, it's a positive. On the other hand, it's a negative. One more contrasting feeling about the same thing.
Come on, Joe, you got something.
Did I hear somebody over here? Don't be bashful. We don't bite. Two contrasting feelings about the same thing. Yes.
You plant a lot of flowers around the yard, and you have them all bloom out at different times of the month, and all of a sudden, the snow starts to fall right around the flowers that were just starting to bloom. And there goes the flowers, and there goes all your artwork around the flowers. And
Okay.
you have to wait until it stops so that you can get your flowers back, and it might not happen.
Okay, perfect. So on the one hand, you plant a nice bed of flowers
All around the house.
all around the house and you enjoy. And on the other hand, it
Yes.
starts to snow. Let's watch.
There's my arch nemesis again, and its name is Snow.
These are the most beautiful flowers. I hope they all bloom before the snow finishes.
The snow is gonna kill everything I've done all year long.
Look at the way they reflect in the snow. I gotta put some more lights on them. It's beautiful.
I just hate snow.
I just love flowers.
Okay, so there it is. I have painted the most awesome landscape to look at each day. Beautiful flowers doing their thing. They're growing and they're making me happy. But wait a minute. I didn't plant snow in the picture. No, in fact, I didn't plant snow at all in the picture. Sometimes you just have to look at the picture.
Okay.
How was that for you?
Good.
All right. So now, at this point, we're going to move to a different form. And that's where someone shares a brief story about something, and then the actors reenact the story. Okay? Share a brief story about something, and then the actors reenact it. Does anyone have a brief story about something that happened? A brief story.
Not me.
And this is the part where we put on costumes, and we reenact the story for you. Anybody has a brief story?
I'll try to tell some.
Okay.
I remember when I was pregnant with my first child, I had this craving, and there was this fruit tree, and walking the road, I saw that particular fruit, and it was really beautiful, ripe, and ready to, I just wanted it. Anyway, I stood under the tree and was praying, let it fall, because it was too high, I couldn't get it. So I'm praying, let it fall, the baby needs it, the baby needs it. It didn't fall, so I ended up going to the supermarket to see if I can find it. It was not there in the supermarket. So I went back to the tree and stood there. When I got there, it was gone. The fruit was gone. Somebody else got it.
Wow.
So that was my joke.
That was your dilemma. So how did that make you feel? Did you feel that?
She was.
Well, I was happy when I saw it because, I had that craving for it. But after, when I went to the supermarket, so disappointed it was not there. Went back to the tree to see if it was still there. It was gone.
It was
It was
gone.
a shock for me.
All right. So now, did everybody hear the story, or do you need me to repeat it? Everybody heard it?
Yeah.
Okay. And your first name for everyone?
Joan.
Joan. So here's what we're going to do.
Good. That's very good.
I'm going to have Kevin, you're going to be Joan.
Okay.
and you're going to be pregnant with your first child,
All right.
All right.
and you're going to go on this journey. Fred, I'm going to have you be the fruit that was hanging from the tree, and then all of a sudden, it wasn't there anymore. And then I'll be what's called a filler actor, and that's where I fill in for them. All right? So they're going to get situated for the story, and then we are going to perform that back for you. Now, while we're getting situated to perform the story, I want you to be thinking of other stories as well, okay?
Ooh, you have a twin.
And let's watch.
I am so pregnant. Oh my God. Even my hair is growing crazy.
No, that's true.
That is the most perfect fruit I have ever seen. I know you want it too. Oh, look at that. Eat me.
Oh, look at this.
I want to.
It'll be good for the baby.
And then she started to pray for me. And just when I was about to give her call of prayer, I was a little bit busy.
Oh, no.
So I looked at the fruit and I thought, even though that fruit looks gorgeous, my dear, I am God. And I saw two plump worms
Oh, my
just go in that fruit.
No.
So maybe you won't understand it now, but you'll appreciate my wisdom that I want to give it to you.
That's good. This is good.
I understand. I will follow your direction this way to the supermarket, and I will have my perfect fruit as I walk the valley.
He looks like Bruce Jenner.
I am almost at the supermarket.
Okay, ma'am, what can we do for you today?
I am looking for the most perfect piece of fruit ever.
The most perfect piece of fruit, just for you, eh?
Yes, yes, yes.
Okay, so what does it look like?
Well, it jingles a little. It's yellow a little. It's perfect.
It's obscene.
Okay, so it's yellow, jingles, and it's perfect, and it looks just like this.
Looks not too much like that.
I know exactly what you're talking about. And guess what?
Yes, yes.
We don't have it.
Oh, no.
But have a good day, all right? Good day.
Thanks. For nothing. But I know what to do.
Oh my God.
I know what to do. If I can see through my hair that's growing as I talk, I'm going back. And I'm going to have that perfect piece of fruit.
How was that for you?
Good, he looks like Bruce Jenner.
All right, anyone else has a short story about
Oh
something?
my God.
A short story. A short story about something that they like to see played back. A short story about something that you like to see played back. Well, I tell you what, I'm going to share a short story, and I'm going to have my actors to play.
Okay, I got one for you.
Okay? Billy.
Okay. Years ago, I worked on Madison Avenue. And we used to have to go to Park Avenue to the Lexington Avenue to get to the subway. I used to work with somebody who lived in my neighborhood. And one day we were going home and we got to Park Avenue and there's a whole bunch of flags that they have, you know, showing each country. And I said to the lady, look up there at the flag. Her name was Gina. I said, look up at the flag. She said, nah, I'm not interested. I said, come on, look up. Just as she looked up, a pigeon crashed.
Oh, no.
Hit her right in the head. And it just rolled around there. She stood in the middle of the street screaming. True story.
Okay, did you know the pigeon was going to be there?
No, they were all over the place. They were hanging out about the flagpoles. They were sitting on there looking for food. But
Okay,
they found-
guys, did everyone hear that? Did everyone hear that story?
Yeah.
Okay, so I don't have to repeat it for you. So
That was fun.
Billy's story of a nice crash landing. All right, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to have Fred, you are going to be Billy. And Billy, you were with Gina. Is that what you said?
Her name was Gina, yeah.
Okay. Now, give us one word to describe Gina. What was Gina like?
What, before or after?
Let's do before, if personality-wise, and
Very timid.
very timid
Very
person.
timid.
Okay.
Very laid back.
Very timid.